Sorsogon City is a third-class component city and the provincial capital of Sorsogon, in the Bicol Region of the Philippines. This city was formed by merging the Bacon and Sorsogon towns. As of 2015, the city's total population is 168,110 people, spread across 64 barangays. It is the third most populous city in the Bicol region behind Legazpi City and Naga City. Sorsogon City covers a land area of 31,292 hectares, making it Bicol's largest city in terms of land area. The city is bounded by the municipality of Sorsogon and Sorsogon Bay, on the west by the municipality of Castilla, on the northeast by the municipality of Manito in Albay, and on the north by Albay Gulf. The city serves a transshipment point from the Visayas and Mindanao provinces. It is also dubbed as Gateway to Southern Philippines. Sorsogon City is one of the region's leading cities in urbanization. Sorsogon City is divided into three districts: the West District, East District where the central business area is, and Bacon District, which is a former town of the province and was merged with the town of Sorsogon upon the creation of the city in 2000. The name of the city is derived from the word Sorsogon, meaning trace the river by going upstream. Etymology: Sorsogon comes from a word Sorsogon. When the Spaniards had settled in Jibalong, they set out to further explore the inner lands. Upon reaching a small river emptying into what is now Sorsogon Bay, they asked a native they met for the name of the place. The native, not understanding Spanish and thinking they were asking for directions, answered Sorsogon, meaning trace the river by going upstream. Through constant use, Sorsogon became Sorsogon. History: Colonial period. With the coming of the Spanish colonizers in the 1600s, Bacon was organized into a visita of the town of Sorsogon, one of the oldest settlements in Luzon. The municipality of Sorsogon, whose original site was in Sitio Pogdol in Capuy, was in turn a visita of Bacon. As its population increased, however, Sorsogon was declared an independent, full-fledged parish in 1628. The Pueblo Civil de Bacon was established in 1754, with Juan Elias as its first gobernador civil. Sorsogon, on the other hand, became an independent political unit in 1864, for their organization as visitas and eventually as independent pueblos. Both Bacon and Sorsogon remained under the territorial jurisdiction of the province of Albay. On October 17, 1894, the Spanish authorities organized a geographical unit independent from Albay, with the town of Sorsogon as its seat of government. The new province adopted the name of the town and has since been known as the province of Sorsogon. Foundation: Sorsogon City was created by virtue of Republic Act 8806, which was enacted on August 16, 2000, and ratified in December 2000. Prominent politicians of the locality behind its creation were former Sorsogon 1st District Representative and now Senator Francis Escudero and former Bacon Municipal Mayor Leo Vichar Danada. Former Bacon Vice Mayor Aurelio D. Stacamento, joined by former Sorsogon councillors Antonio C. Dutera, Azul Diester and Telo Melafort before the two local legislative chambers, for the approval of appropriation ordinances providing budget for the holding of its plebiscite. Prior to its ratification, a petition to declare R 8806 null and void was filed by lawyer Ati Gilgojo, because Bacon Municipality was enjoined as one of the respondents in said petition. A young practicing lawyer from Buena Vista, Bacon District, in the name of Ati Glenn Olbs, defended its constitutionality. The legal battle for its constitutionality was upheld later on by majority decision of the Sorsogonos, who desire from the development of the newly created local government unit. Opponents for its ratification were incumbent Governor Raul Lee and his wife, Salianti Lee, who became its first contested city mayor. The merged municipalities of Bacon and Sorsogon, which created the city, have their own long histories from pre-Hispanic era to present. Geography. Sorsogon City covers a land area of 31,292 hectares. It is at the southernmost tip of the Bicol Peninsula and of Luzon Island. The city is bounded by the municipality of Casiguran and Sorsogon Bay, on the west by the municipality of Castilla, on the northeast by the municipality of Manito in Albay, and on the north by Albay Gulf. Sorsogon is characterized by an irregular topography, mountain ranges on the northwest, sloping uplands on the central part of the city, plain areas southwestern and central north and southeast portion, and marshlands on the southeast deltas. It is also surrounded by water, with Sorsogon Bay to the west, Albay Gulf to the northeast, and Pacific Ocean in the east. Sorsogon City is 555 miles southeast of Manila and 55 kilometers south of Legazpi City. Albay. The 2007 census puts the city's population at 155,144 with an annual growth rate of 1.69%. Sorsogon City ranked as the third largest city in terms of population in the Bicol Region. Largest city. The only city in the province of Sorsogon. Sorsogon City is the largest in terms of land area in the Bicol Region. The Pan-Philippine Highway, which runs from northwest to southeast through the city, connects Sorsogon City to the municipalities of Castilla, Pilar, in the northwest towards Daraga, Legazpi City, Naga City, and the rest of Luzon. It also connects to the municipalities of Gubat, Casiguran, and the rest of the 2nd District municipalities of the province of Sorsogon in the southeast. Barangays. Upon its creation through the merging of Sorsogon and Bacon municipalities, Sorsogon City is divided in 3 districts. Sorsogon City is composed of 64 barangays, with 23 barangays in West District, 14 barangays in East District, and 27 barangays in Bacon District. Climate. Sorsogon City features a tropical rainforest climate with copious amount of rainfall throughout the course of the year. There is no pronounced dry season, but it has very pronounced maximum rain from November to January, with December as the wettest month of the year. It experienced 23 days of rain. Temperature is constant throughout the year. Sorsogon City's average yearly rainfall is just over 2,671 millimeters. April is the driest month of the year, which only sees 12 rain days and 2,671 millimeters of rainfall. Average high temperature is at 38.08 degrees Celsius and its average low temperature is at 24.5 degrees Celsius. The coolest month is January, with a daily mean of 25.5 degrees Celsius, and the hottest months are jointly April and May, with a daily mean of 28 degrees Celsius. Sorsogon City is situated in the country's geographical zone 6, where 3 typhoons, cyclones, pass in 2 years. The city is also prone to storm surge, as revealed by data gathered from the Natural Disaster Reduction Branch of the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration. Stronger typhoons and storm surges caused by the changing global climate are foreseen to create further stress to the city's settlements, especially in terms of housing and basic infrastructure. Strengthening these structures is crucial to increase the city's resilience to projected climate change impacts. Not only would infrastructure strengthening initiatives help ensure the people's safety in the event of strong typhoons, but also save the family assets and lessen household and government costs for recovery and reconstruction. In 2006, more than 10,000 houses in the city were totally damaged, while damages to public infrastructure were estimated at P208 million pesos. Demographic statistics. Annual growth rate 1.69% for the period 2000 to 2007. Population growth rate 2.15%. Population density 627 persons per square kilometer. Total number of households 30,290. Male population 77,117. Female population 74,337. Religion 95% Roman Catholic. Labor force 56% of the total population. 1/4 of the over 15 years old is at least high school graduate. 15% of the total workforce have college-level education. Student population 15,323. Voting age population 83,123. Religion. Roman Catholicism. The city is the ecclesiastical seat of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Sorsogon. It is also the dominant religion in the city, with 95% of the population a Roman Catholic. This dominant faith is supported by the presence of different institutions and churches. The SDS, Peter and Paul Cathedral, is in the center of the city, perhaps the most distinguishable landmark in the city. It is the seat of the parish of SDS, Peter and Paul, and of the Diocese of Sorsogon, and its towers dominate the city's skyline. Other churches include the Our Lady of Fatima Church and the Bacon Church in the Bacon district. The Our Lady of Penafrancia Seminary School for Clergy is also in Barangay Bibicahan, East District. Monasteries and retreat houses are also in the city, like the Poor Clare Monastery and the El Retiro Retreat House. Other religious institute like St. Luis de Marilac College of Sorsogon, the first Catholic school in the province of Sorsogon, built in 1937, is in Barangay Talisay. It is a sister school of Universidad Isabel in Naga City and is run by the Daughters of Charity. Evangelicalism. Other Christian organizations are represented by Iglesia Ni Cristo, whose imposing church is a landmark along Barangay Balogo, also having considerable number of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, whose church is also along Barangay Balogo. Biblical Christianity is also present in this city, represented by the Sorsogon First Baptist Church in Piot. Politics and government. The city of Sorsogon was created by virtue of Republic Act 8806, which was signed into law on August 16, 2000 and ratified during a plebiscite on December 16, 2000. RA 8806, also known as the Cityhood Law, called for the merger of the municipalities of Sorsogon and Bacon into a component city of the province of Sorsogon. The first mayoralty elections were held in 2001 and Sally Ali became the first mayor of Sorsogon City. Sorsogon City supported Fernando Poe Jr. in the 2004 Philippine presidential election. Benigno Simeon Aquino 3-1 in the city during the 2010 Philippine presidential election, with 40% of the total votes as opposed to the 35% of the votes garnered by former President Joseph Ejercito Estrada. In general, Sorsogon City does not support a specific political party during presidential and congressional elections as opposed to other cities and municipalities. City government. The city's local government is headed by a mayor elected by popular vote. The vice-mayor serves as the presiding officer of the Sangguniang Panlungsod, with 12 councillors elected by popular vote as its members. The Sangguniang Panlungsod serves as the city's legislative body, and its role is to enact ordinances, approve resolutions, appropriate funds for the general welfare of the city and its inhabitants. Both the council members and the mayor serve 3-year terms, and eligible for re-election for 2 more 3-year terms. Since the city's creation in 2000, only 2 serve as mayor of the city, namely Sally A. Lee, who is the incumbent mayor and also served as the first elected mayor of the city, and Leo Vichardianada, who served from 2007 to 2013. Sorsogon City, like other municipalities, is composed of barangays and is headed by a barangay chairman, and kagawads compose the barangay's legislative body, the Sangguniang Barangay. The list of mayors and vice-mayors of Sorsogon City. Economy. Sorsogon City, as the capital town of the province of Sorsogon, is a hub of trade and commerce. Its strategic location has given rise to a busy commercial district composed of local businesses and franchises of national and regional business chain. Businesses concentrated in the downtown area near the public market, and major commercial establishments primarily geared towards retail and wholesale, and the Bacon district is the secondary business district of the city. As of 2012, Sorsogon City ranked 3rd among the cities with most revenue in the Bicol Region, with an estimated annual income of $432,978,837, only behind Naga City and Legazpi City. Despite being a city and its increasing annual income, agriculture and fisheries sector is still the driving force of its economy. The main agricultural products include rice, coconut, abaca, pili nuts, root crops and vegetables. Pepita Park Philippine Corporation, a company produces different coconut products, has set up a factory in the city. Sorsogon City, as the capital town of the province of Sorsogon, is a hub of trade and commerce. Its strategic location has given rise to a busy commercial district composed of local businesses and franchises of national and regional business chain. Businesses concentrated in the downtown area near the public market, and major commercial establishments primarily geared towards retail and wholesale, and the Bacon district is the secondary business district of the city. An economic zone has been identified in the northeast part of the city. It covers the barangays of Buhatin, Cabadan and Bibicahan. Within the economic zone and along the diversion road, a 50-hectare agro-industrial zone is being proposed and targeted. The area can accommodate the food terminal, warehouses, storage facilities and light industries. The Bay City Sorsogon, that is currently being built at the coast of Barangay Balogo, will definitely have a huge impact on the economic growth of the city. It is a priority project of LKY Development Corporation, a privately owned real estate company. The Bay City Sorsogon includes a commercial complex, 5-star hotel, Colonial, outdoor dining area, a central bus terminal and a lot in more. The excavation of the 16-hectare property just started during the last quarter of 2010, and the completion is expected by the third quarter of 2011. Shopping. The Gaisano capital Sorsogon is slated to open in Sorsogon City downtown along Magsaysay Street this 2016. Gaisano Capital Group is a shopping mall chain in the Philippines, owned by Cebu-based Gaisano family. During the opening of City Soho Mall in Cebu City, corporate mall administrator Hermes Alarizari said last August 23, 2015 that the group will open Gaisano capital branches in Butuan and Sorsogon next year. Two other stores, in Tandage City and Bicol City in Surigao del Sur, are slated to open by the end of 2015. One of the tenants in Gaisano capital Sorsogon is First Colonial Grill. Meanwhile, Edem Supermalls, the country's biggest mall network, bears plan to put up Edem City Sorsogon beside Sorsogon Grand Terminal in Barangay Balogo, which is now in clearing operations. During the Edem Partners Summit Gala night held last October 2015, when it celebrated its 30th anniversary in a two-day event dubbed Bricks Click, creating the new marketplace that began with a retail forum and culminated in a gala night at the SMX Convention Center, where top partners were given recognition. Edem Prime Holdings plans to open 75 malls in 2018. Also included is Edem Legazpi in Albay. City Mart is being built just in front of Sorsogon provincial capital and plans to open in 2017. Another Jollibee is slated to open in now closed Robertson Supermarket building along Rizal and Avera streets. McDonald's is also slated to open along Magsaysay Street. 7-Eleven is now open beside Land Bank, and another branch is set to open near Sorsogon National High School. Plans for LCC Ayala Mall Sorsogon, a joint venture of Ayala Group of Companies and Bicol's homegrown LCC Corporation, and Robinson's Place Sorsogon, are also underway. Infrastructure. The proposed Sorsogon Business and Leisure Park is a 20-hectare reclamation area linking the 3-hectare Pinaculin Island to the Sorsogon Pier in Sorsogon Bay, forming part of the expansion area of the Sorsogon City's central business district. The area shall have a rock causeway and sea wall, complete with wide and well-paved roads, underground electrical and telephone systems and water supply. Low, medium and high-density zones shall be identified for business establishments, plants and factories, including a central park. Pepita Park is in Barangay Bucol along the National Highway, about 15 to 20 minutes away by car from the center of the city. Already in place is a small rest area for travelers, complete with a mini park and a small canteen with a view deck. The proposed development of the area involves the construction of a seafood trading and rest facility, complete with seafood stalls, bayside restaurants and cafes, and adequate parking space. The food stalls and restaurants will specialize in fresh blue crabs, which Sorsogon is known for. Customers can have the pick of crabs and other seafood from the stalls and have them cooked at the adjacent restaurants or open-air grill shops. Banking and finance. Sorsogon City has 19 banks, namely Banco de Oro, Development Bank of the Philippines, China Bank, Land Bank of the Philippines, Metropolitan Bank and Trust Company Bank of the Philippine Islands, Philippine National Bank, United Coconut Planters Bank, East West Bank, Philippine Business Bank, Philippine Postal Savings Bank, Producers Savings Bank Corporation, Philippine Savings Bank, Legazpi Savings Bank, Camalig Rural Bank, Card Bank, Agribank, City Savings Bank. 19. Sorsogon Provincial Cooperative Bank. There are also 5 insurance companies and 28 lending, financing, pawnshop, local lending investors are also available that caters to the local businessman. Another Banco de Oro branch is set to open at Edem Save More 2, Primark Town Center 3, Rizal Street. Culture. Annual cultural events. Pili Festival. The Pili Festival celebrates the Pili, which supports the livelihood of many Sorsogonons. Although the growing of Pili is popular in the other provinces of Bicol, it is Sorsogon which has the largest land area devoted to Pili farming. The feast day of the patron saints of Sorsogon City.S. Peter and Paul coincides with the celebration of Pili Festival. The feast day is on the 29th of June. Catholic Mass and processions happen during this day. Sorsogon Festival. Sorsogon Festival is a month-long celebration during December giving significance on the birth of Sorsogon City. This event highlights the history, culture and ethnicity of the city of Sorsogon and the good harvest Pili. Casangayahan Festival. The festival, celebrated in the whole province in the last week of October, commemorates the founding of Sorsogon as a province. Festivities include a series of cultural, historical, religious, agro-industrial and economic activities, showcasing the province's abundant agricultural products, particularly food and decorative items. Though a provincial event, most of the festivities during the Casangayahan Festival, including the pantominas art in Ampo, street dances and others, are conducted in the city since this is the provincial capital of Sorsogon and the seat of the province is in the city. Holy Week celebrations. Holy Week celebrations commemorate the suffering, death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Catholicism, as a predominant religion in the city, celebrates Holy Week either the months of March or April. During this time, many different cultural traditions like Pabasa and Way of the Cross were held. The city procession was organized by the parish of S.D.S. Peter and Paul and is participated by hundreds and thousands of people. It was held at sundown on Holy Wednesday and Good Friday, and many religious icons are paraded around the city. Barangay fiestas. Sorsogonans are very religious and fun-loving. Being mostly Roman Catholics, they are active in every festivity celebrated throughout the year. Like any other Filipino ethno-linguistic groups, each barangay honors the patron saint with a celebration on its feast day. Food and delicacies. Sorsogon is a town famous for coconut-based Bicol cuisine. Lamagulin agabi in its dialect is a famous dish that have delighted Filipinos and foreigners to the extent of the Bicol dining experience. It is a kind of vegetable called taro leaves cooked in coconut cream and mixed with variety of chilies. Another popular dish immensely flavored with chili and cooked in coconut milk is called Bicol Express. It is present in most restaurants of Bicol, but for Sorsogonos, it is just a daily energizing food. Other dishes are langka, a jackfruit, a local fruit called santol, or even the banana blossoms, are simple ingredients usually prepared in coconut cream, but when cooked the Bicolano way, turns out an exciting tasteful cuisine. Tourism. Places of interest. Churches, monasteries and religious attractions. S.D.S. Peter and Paul Cathedral, Our Lady of Fatima Church, Portclair Monastery, El Retiro Church and Retreat House, Our Lady of Penafrancia Seminary, Peronio Hill and Grotto, across Pepita Park. Natural attractions. Bato Limestone Cave, Bacalbucalan Spring, natural cold spring in Braji. Bacalbucalan, a coastal barangay near Pepita Park and rest area. Danao Lake, Paguraran Island and Lagoon in Bacon District. PNOCEDC Eco Park. Sorsogon City, Tolomapo Beach in Bacon District. Danao Lake, this is in Bacon District, near Braji. San Juan,